is his inexperience in foreign policy, which brings us to reason number 2 not to vote for Senator Barack Obama for president. You might say that foreign policy is not presidential hopeful Barack Obama's strong suit. Even his running mate, Senator Joe Biden, recently warned supporters at 2 different rallies to expect an international crisis if, in fact, Obama wins in November.
Mark my words, it will not be 6 months before the world tests Barack Obama like they did John Kennedy. The world is looking. We're about to elect a brilliant 47-year-old president of the United States of America. Remember I said standing here, remember anything else I said. Watch, we're going to have an international crisis, a generated crisis, to test the mettle of this guy.
It sounds like Senator Joe Biden is pretty sure an Obama presidency would provoke our enemies and spell trouble for the U.S. So what exactly is Obama's foreign policy anyway? Specifics are hard to come by, but throughout his campaign, Barack Obama has said that he's the one that has what it takes to deal with rogue nations, and he's the one who can restore our reputation around the world. But what foreign policy background does Barack Obama actually have? He's been a U.S. Senator for only 4 years. Before that, he was an Illinois state senator, not too many foreign policy issues there, and a community organizer before that. Many of his supporters believe Senator Obama's multicultural background and childhood years living in Indonesia give him a unique perspective on world affairs. But Obama's former opponent, Hillary Clinton, expressed serious doubt about that. She said, quote, "Voters will judge whether living in a foreign country at the age of 10 actually prepares one to face big, complex international challenges the next president will have to face. I think we need a president with more experience than that." One of the most disturbing displays of Obama's lack of foreign policy expertise came during last year's YouTube debate. The junior senator from Illinois gave what many called a naive answer to a question from the audience about whether he would meet with the leaders of Syria, Venezuela, Cuba, or North Korea without preconditions.
The notion that somehow not talking to countries is punishment to them, which has been the guiding diplomatic principle of this administration, is ridiculous.
Obama was widely criticized for that remark, which may be why he hasn't given any real specifics of his foreign policy plans since. Until this year, he'd only been to Iraq once, and then he finally made it to Afghanistan, and those visits seem more like photo ops than anything else. Some say when it comes to foreign policy, Barack Obama is actually the new Jimmy Carter. The former peanut farmer turned president was also a relative unknown that came along and promised to bring that magic word change. But Americans found out the hard way that Carter wasn't cut out for the highest office in the land and actually did more harm than good. Maybe Barack Obama would bring change to this country, but is another Jimmy Carter what anybody had in mind? All right, it's time now to bring you my #1 reason not to vote for Senator Barack Obama for your president. It's his lack of experience.
The time has come to build a new majority that can lead this nation out of a long political darkness.
President of the United States of America, the person who holds the office of head of state of the United States government. This is the title that Barack Obama so desperately wants, but does he have any experience? What qualifications does he have to be the leader of the free world? Well, according to some, his list of accomplishments is flimsy at best.
Barack Obama says he's prepared to be commander-in-chief, to be president. Let's look at his resume. Out of law school, he becomes a street organizer in Chicago. In 1997, he's sworn in as a part-time Illinois state senator. In the legislature, he avoids tough votes on abortion, crime, and guns by voting present instead of yes or no. In 2005, he's sworn in as the junior U.S. Senator from Illinois. After only 1 year and passing but one bill, he runs for president.
It's no secret that Barack Obama has a thin resume on executive experience. So what has he actually accomplished? Well, not much. We know that he started his career in public service as a community organizer in Chicago. But what does a community organizer actually do?
A lot of people don't know what a community organizer is, and in fact, I didn't know what a community organizer was entirely when I became one.
After his community organizing deed, Barack Obama then moved on to serve 3 terms in the Illinois State Senate.
Thank you, Illinois!
From 1997 to 2004. So what did Barack Obama accomplish during his 8 years there? Again, not much. Barack Obama didn't pass any major piece of legislation during his time in the Illinois State Senate, but he did have some very curious ballot-casting tendencies. The presidential hopeful voted present 130 times. And according to the Senate transcripts, Barack Obama claims that he accidentally voted the wrong way 6 different times and had the record changed to strike his original vote. Even Hillary Clinton has taken jabs at Obama's voting record, portraying him as a talker rather than a doer.
In the Illinois State Senate, Senator Obama voted 130 times present. That's not yes, that's not no, that's maybe.
So is this how the presidential hopeful gained experience? By not taking a stand on important issues? Did Obama think that 3 terms in the Illinois State Senate is all the experience that he needed to be the president of the United States? That is just one example of many that illustrates just how far left he really is. Take, for example, his stance on abortion.
On this fundamental issue, I will not yield.
And yield he doesn't. In 1997, Barack Obama opposed a bill banning partial birth abortions in the Illinois State Senate. And in 2002, he spoke out against the bill called the Induced Birth Infant Liability Act, which would have protected babies who survived botched abortions. He has long been a supporter of providing sex education to kids grades K through 12. Yes, kindergartners.
Barack Obama supports teaching sex education to kindergartners. But it's the right thing to do.
And that's just the beginning. While the Democratic nominee would like voters to believe that he would uphold the Second Amendment, well, his record suggests otherwise. Politico.com has uncovered a questionnaire from 1996 that showed Obama taking a much more liberal stance on gun control than he now claims to have.
She indicated that he would support legislation that would ban the manufacture, sale, and even possession of handguns.
The questionnaire even has Obama's handwriting on the document, but his campaign continues to deny its authenticity. So he does want to take away your guns and at the same time open your borders. Barack Obama tends to lean to providing amnesty to those illegally living right here in the U.S. During a Democratic candidates debate sponsored by NPR, Obama said, quote, "Give the 12 million people who are here illegally, many of whom have been here for years, many of whom have U.S. citizens for children, to make sure that they've got a pathway to legalization." Barack Obama could be the first African-American president of the United States. But despite what you think, he's just about the only one talking about that.
There's no black America or white America or Asian America or Latino America. There's the United States of America.
With flowery rhetoric like that, you can understand why Louis Farrakhan hails him as a messiah.
When the Messiah speaks, the youth will hear.
Unfortunately, Obama is sending mixed signals again to the American people.
He doesn't look like all those other presidents on those dollar bills.
Accusations of his opponents race-baiting him have been a mainstay of the Obama campaign since the Democratic primary. Remember this picture. The Obama campaign said that Hillary Clinton had released it, a charge Hillary's campaign strongly denied, but left her image with African-American voters badly tarnished.
I think that they played the race card on me, and we now know from memos from the campaign and everything that they plan to do it all along.
Obama has turned any mention of race into an attack and denigration of character. Recently, in the most egregious attack, Democratic Congressman John Lewis compared Senator McCain to segregationist George Wallace after supporters at a McCain rally reportedly yelled terrorist at the mention of Obama's name. Quote, "What I'm seeing today reminds me too much of another destructive period in American history. Senator McCain and Governor Palin are playing with fire, and if they're not careful, the fire will consume us all." Lewis later backed away from his statement, and the Secret Service has not been able to corroborate many of the allegations concerning the yelling at McCain rallies. McCain campaign manager Rick Davis challenged Obama for not denouncing the hateful remarks.
Barack Obama should apologize to John McCain directly.
Enter Obama's chief strategist, David Axelrod, the mastermind behind Barack Obama's campaign and the media consultant who has made a career of turning the tables of race on his opponents. Times profile Everything, the message, the platform, even his fresh, quote, "Yes, we can" slogan was modeled from Deval Patrick's successful 2006 gubernatorial campaign.
I have a dream.
I have a dream. Just words.